Hello ladies and gentlemen, today's video we're going to exactly see how can we turn a website into a native application, and this is going to help you to create native application very easily using just web technologies. For this you have probably heard about Electron as a framework for building native application through web technologies, but today's video we are going to exactly learn how can I do that without Electron or anything else. You just want to use lxnative, and being the developer of this framework, I only want to tell you that you must have GTK and base level and GTK WebKit and GCC, C++ install. These 5 things are necessary. Without these, you can't use lxnative to build your application. Now, basically, the advantage here is that you don't want to spend any kind of money for that, like super expensive web server. Now let's get started with the video. So, firstly, you will need to have lxnative. So for that, you want to go to my GitHub username, and you will get this repository. And in this repository, you want to go to source, and you will see an lxnative file. So this is the Linux executable. In case you don't have this, just download this repository or clone this and compile this with GTK like packages, and you will see everything is mentioned here: GTK3, WebKit 3 for GTK, base level, and Boost. These libraries must be installed before you just get into lxnative for making your project. So now I'm just assuming that you have installed that. In order to you have installed that, let's get started. So the very first thing you will need to do, I'm just going to show you my project. So this is my project I just created. I want to just turn this into a native application. So this is currently a website written in HTML and a web application, because this is like half written in C++ also. So I will just do that. This is my CPS currently, and in case you just don't really know what CPS is, basically you need to play Minecraft, like you will know that. And like this is my project. You may have like anything else. My project is this. I want to just turn this into a web application. So right now, let's do that. So very first thing, this is my project file. These are my project files. I will do what? I will just select all of them together, and I'll just say compress, and you want to have the zip file. In case you have this zip file, you can just like rename it anything. I'm just writing here my app. Just cut this one up and make a project, and an indirectory, you can just paste this one up. In case you don't know how to do that, make any kind of folder and create this file. Now by default you need to create an lxnative file, project.lxnative file, and you need to go to the repository, and here you will see this thing. You will see a project.lxnative file. This must be created, and then just copy this thing up, paste it, and in the name just name your application. My application name is NACPST, and then just here it will be your web server running. So in my case, I'm just going to give it a unique port. Just give it a very unique port. Secondly, give it the name of your zip file, which is containing your application. In our case, my app.zip, so I'm just writing that. Now in the package, this one can be a hard take, but you want to say com dot your company. For example, I'm writing GTG and your app name. This is not an Android application, but packages are needed to be developed. Now once everything is fine, just go here, and it's time for compiling the application. So open a terminal under root, and let's just say give the path, and just say lxnative for a project name. If you're just like able to see this kind of thing, it means your application is done. Now what you want to have, we just close this terminal, go to lxnative, you will see your package. Right now you want to execute this sh file, because now our project is currently in a C++ project, but we want to have it as an application. So in order to do that, you want to open a terminal here, and just execute this thing. And sorry, just need to execute this thing else. In case you have permission denied error, just say chmod plus x and shift and everything else. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry for that. You need to exactly say chmod plus x and the path to this file, and that's it. Now just clear the console and just drop down this file, and there we go. So we got an error. So native .cc no such file directory. Okay, so the problem here is that like this thing is not able to compile the application. If this happens to you, open this with any text editor. I'm going to use the VS Code, and you will see a command inside it which just bolded during the compilation. Just paste this command and lxnative. Okay, so now there's a problem. We are really full. So what you want to do, you don't want to do this thing. Indeed, go to your project and just open up the terminal right here, and now just execute this file right now. So in case you don't really know how can you do that, like just go here and you want to say copy location, and here open this thing up, and now it will just work. So ignore these like warnings in case you have, and boom, you are done. So you will go here and you will be here, and for some reason this this will be in my home directory. Something is created project, and a.out is here. Good job. So our file is actually created, so we'll go to nacpst and we have the a.out. You can rename this as any application. For example, I will say nacpst. And now once you have the application, let's try to run this. Execute. In case you say connection terminated unexpectedly, this is due to the compilation. So for example, you want to move this to the package, and once it's in the package you can execute this, and there we go. So we have exactly our application running, and since this is a native application, so of course, like this isn't exactly like web application how it looks like, but as it's a native application, it's running fine, like as we expected. Main thing is functionality, which is like just working as we expected it to work. Just you can just say everything's like working fine. I can just go to main menu and everything is like just working. It can render the GitHub also, and because like it's rendering it also as a native application. This isn't a browser but a native application which is like just rendered, and like everything is like going fine. So this is what exactly how you can create an application with ACE. In case you say that I want to have an application but I also want to have style sheets, then I will say use any widget library instead. It will be much better, and that's exactly it. So in case like anything happens, you can just say style sheets are like properly working, and you want to say in your asset style exists. Of course it exists, and if it exists then it's not loading exactly the styles are loading, but those are like not extremely advanced and incredibly advanced. So that's the problem here. So basically you have to turn your application, and this was how you can do that. Now in case you are worried which files you want to contain, so you only want to have assets and this file. These are your executables, so make sure that your package includes these files. This is your package. So that was it for now, and for today. We'll meet you in another video. Bye bye for that time.